What is the truth about the Dubai princess who witnesses say tried to escape her country in February by boat, only to be forced to return? She hadn't been seen since then, until pictures released a few days ago showing her with the former UN Human Rights Chief and Irish President Mary Robinson. Here's part of the video that Sheikha Latifa, daughter of the ruler of Dubai, asked friends to release in case she did not manage to leave.
I'm making this video because it could be the last video I make. Yeah. Pretty soon I'm going to be leaving somehow, and I'm not so sure of the outcome, but I'm 99% positive it will work.
Well, on the programme yesterday, we asked Mary Robinson about the case. She said she had been invited by the princess's family to meet her.
I think you have to bear in mind that this is a troubled young woman who has a serious medical situation. She's receiving psychiatric care, and they don't want her to endure any more publicity. And that was the dilemma. This is a family matter now, and that she is in the care and loving care of her family.
Well, Toby Cadman is a barrister from Guernica 37 International Justice Chambers and is representing Sheikha Latifa. Good morning.
Good morning.
What did you think of what Mary Robinson said?
I was astounded. I would have to say I was extremely disappointed because of her stature in the human rights world. That first of all, she would go to Dubai on such an invitation and would then make such a statement that this is a family matter and that she is a troubled woman that needs psychiatric care. I just found the whole statement to be disturbing.
Isn't she in a position to make that assessment on the basis of meeting her, coming face to face with her?
Well, the issue that we have raised is that there is a very long background to this story. I can't say how long she spent with Sheikha Latifa, under what circumstances she was actually able to independently question her and to make such a determination, and to make a determination that she's receiving adequate medical care. For whatever Mary Robinson is, she's certainly not a medical expert that would be able to make such a determination in such a short space of time.
And have you asked the UAE for access to her?
The UAE has refused to engage since this whole incident started in March of this year. They have been requested by the United Nations to respond, to provide a response to the alleged abduction and disappearance. They have refused to engage. They've refused to issue any official response for 9 months. And then suddenly on the eve of a documentary being aired by the BBC, they suddenly issue a statement that she's at home fine with her family. So they haven't engaged. There have been requests by the group that instructed me, detained in Dubai, that have communicated directly with the United Arab Emirates and the Indian authorities, because let's not forget the involvement of the Indian authorities as well in this matter. And neither country has responded to any request.
Right. So your involvement came about when you were asked to represent her. Have you had any contact with Sheikha Latifa herself?
No, I've not had any direct contact with her. She contacted Rada Sterling from Detained in Dubai whilst she was on the Nostromo in early March.
The yacht, the yacht that she apparently left Dubai on.
That's right. And so she had contacted Detained in Dubai. She had given very clear instructions on what she wanted to do, had given a very clear indication of what was happening at that moment. And then the last communication that she had with Rada Sterling was that there were armed men outside boarding their boat, which was about 50 nautical miles off the coast of Goa.
And it is, it remains a very curious and indeed complex case. And it's, I suppose, ideally you'd want some kind of independent assessment of the facts, and if she does need help for her to receive it. But it's hard to see at the moment how that could come about.
Well, absolutely, and certainly what I would advise is that if the United Arab Emirates truly have nothing to hide, then they can invite a special mission from the United Nations Special Procedures that can speak to Sheikha Latifa, because she hasn't spoken out for herself. It's very clear from the photographs, certainly my interpretation of the photographs, is that she appears to be very uncomfortable. But what we would want to see is an independent medical examination of her, because let's not forget that there is evidence to show that before she departed, she was in good physical and mental health because she undertook a physical examination as part of her skydiving. So there is a federal ministry certificate that states that she was in good health. And of course, the situation she finds herself in now is exactly what she predicted in her video would happen if she was taken back to the United Arab Emirates. And it's no surprise that she's in a very precarious mental situation, having been detained for the last 9 months. And once again, she was detained for 3 years previously.
Toby Cadman.
Earlier.
Toby Cadman, thank you very much.